CM Sentient Sessions, court back in session. I have a message for you. Are you ready for it? Okay, so I'm open for personal readings. Please go ahead, pause the card beforehand, get my information, or go down into the description and get my information. They're virtual. It's $35 and it's 20 minutes. So let me know. Contact me. I will respond, and I do respond pretty quickly because as of right now, we just starting out. So that's that. How you feeling? I'm feeling good. I feel like I'm moving through an energy. So I feel like there's just a couple more messages in me to go. So let's go on, or pull these cards. We're just gonna go on and pull cards. I'm not Jamaican. Let me tell y'all something real quick. I'm gonna switch up my accents. I'm gonna switch the accents up. I'm Liberian though. Let me tell you real quick. If I was to be using an accent, it'll be me one nice Liberian accent. And I don't do it right. At all. But damn, some of the cards that's coming out is really, again, I'm sharing a lot of messages from a space of being held accountable with my life. Like, this is my life. This is my life to live. Oh my God. Like, there's a lot more choices we think we have. Like, I'm realizing, oh my God, like, we's really in control. We really have free will. We really have free will. That shit kind of crazy, ain't it? Because it's like, damn, you really making choices. Make an informed one, please. Make an informed choice. Do the work. Let me show you. This is the Angels of Abundance deck. And it says, do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Let me tell you how I've had things in my little like queue for months that I should be doing, and I just would not do it. And now I'm kind of clearing out the queue. I'm like, damn, it's time to get to work, ain't it? Yeah, it's time to get to work. I said it in the previous message. I'm saying it again. Someone need to hear it. It's time to get to work. It's time to get your work on. It's time to get to work. There's things to do. Don't slack. Don't slack. There's steps that you're being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. It's time to prioritize. Get them priorities together. Visualize abundance in all forms. So like, I'm getting like this is like a manifestation. Let me tell you something. Nothing fall from the sky. Like, manifestation is just an act of alignment. You still got to make a move. Like right now, I'm over here. I want to go on trips. Bitch, get your passport. I want to go on trips. I don't got no passport. Nobody gonna get a passport for me. If I want to go on trips, I gotta go get my passport. Because ain't nobody getting a passport for me. So I can't sit here and keep talking about how I want to go on trips and not have no damn passport. Same thing with like a license. I'd be like, I want a car. I want a car. I can't get a car with no license. I have to go get my license. And I'd be like, I want to go places. I don't have a license, yo. Let me tell y'all, I be slacking on material shit. Like, I really do. Like, I can stay real dedicated. I'm dedicated when it comes to spiritual work. When it comes to spiritual work, when it comes to mental work, when it comes to emotional work, I'm dedicated. But when it comes to the physical work, it'd be hard for me to meet it where that. I start overthinking. But things like when something comes, you have to say yes. When something come, you got to do what you feel to do. So visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize becomes God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. So when things come in, you know, they are the answer for your prayer. You just got to act on it. You got to act on it. Sometimes we get overwhelmed by the extra work we feel like we're going to have to do, and it really don't be that much extra work, and you probably going to have a lot of fun doing it. Like, it's probably going to be very rewarding to get some shit done. Like, if you feeling called to go back to school, right? You like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to do this. Do you understand what the trade-off actually is? You be like, oh, I don't want to take this, I don't want to do that. But then you gonna spend what, like those 2 years that you could have been back in school, those 2 to 4 years that you could have been back in school, you would be working your ass off like a dog every day. And it's no shade to, like, you know, like minimum wage work, but like, if this is something you called to go back to school, right? You're being guided to go back to school, and you just like, no, it's gonna be too much work, it's gonna be this and this and this. You gonna spend that next 4 years working your fucking ass off unless you find another path. You get what I'm saying? But if you keep holding on to this idea of going back to school, you put it off, put it off, put it off, you're going to look at yourself again, and you're going to look at yourself in like 4 years stuck. You're going to look back 4 years being the same fucking place. And I just, you know, this is just me talking. This is how I talk. But again, it's no shade to the genuinely hard work, you know. There's these jobs that people have to do, but if you know that you want to go back to school, if you know you want to do something else, and you like, I don't want to put in the work towards that, I really don't, you put yourself in so many other more challenging situations that you could have prevented if you would have focused on the goal that you initially had. Yeah. And this is me talking from a place of experiencing that shit right now. Of course, life has moved in a way I enjoy in certain areas, but I've definitely slacked off in other areas. And now I'm seeing the repercussions of that action, or those actions of me slacking off. Now I'm like, damn, like it wasn't a waste of time, but like I really could have prevented this by focusing. So that being said, like, yes, you can visualize the life that you want, but when these answers come in, you have to say yes. Like, you keep saying no to your answers. What the fuck? So, partnership. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You're receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. So again, if you get an answer to something that you've been asking for, it's time to fucking say yes. What the fuck? You keep putting yourself in a position where you just like running in circles on a hamster wheel. Don't it feel like that? When you look back and you in the same cycle again, don't it feel like you're running on a hamster wheel? Like you could have done something different, but you didn't. And you're just like, damn, I've been on a hamster wheel for about a year now. I've been on a hamster wheel for about 2 years. Ain't that shit crazy? So I'm going to pull now I'm going to pull the cards. So the first card, real codependent, stop chasing, you're the one projecting, gratitude, show more, gratitude, show more. Okay. Move your body, magical occurrences, miracles, speak your truth, manifesting you, don't tolerate mixed signals. Let's see if I'm going to do okay. All right. Cycle closing out. Using their words to manipulate. A fake account lurking. Then we got blood clots. Communicate your feelings. You're on the right path. Kind of nervous, kind of shy. Dragging the situation. Wishing evil. Dimming your lights. Okay. And now let's pull the regular cards. Damn. I'm going to pull this card. Queen of Swords reversed. Let's put them in order. Knight of Wands. Okay. So we got real codependent. Stop chasing. You're the one projecting. Gratitude, show more. Communicate your feelings. Move your body. You're on the right path. Magical occurrences, miracles. And then we have the Queen of Swords, which is like the Queen of Swords is always like how do I put this? So the Queen of Swords is like a bitch card. Like a Queen of Swords is like a manipulative, nasty person. Real codependent. Stop chasing. You're the one projecting. Communicate your feelings. Gratitude, show more. Move your body. Magical occurrences, miracles. It's a call to prioritize. You're on the right path. Magical occurrences. Like there's a path that you're on. You have to continue being on it. Like even what I said, like even when it feels like you're behind or you just wasted time, you still are doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. There's no such thing as a necessary delay. It's just a call to hold yourself accountable for the motions that you can be putting in. But you're not on the wrong path. Well, you're not wasting time. I guess that's a correction that I have to make. You're not wasting time. You're on a hamster wheel. Like it feels like you're on a hamster wheel, right? But it's also like you got to acknowledge that you do have the power and the ability to change your circumstances. At some point, you feel like you're in a cycle and you feel like you're on a hamster wheel. You feel insane because you have to change your patterns. Now it's finally come to your awareness that it's time to change something. It's time to do something different. Gratitude, show more, move your body. Moving your body is a good way to get your energy flowing. Stop chasing. That's the hamster wheel. Like, stop chasing, move your body is the hamster wheel that I'm communicating. Real codependent, gratitude, show more. We just be in cycles because there's things that we don't want to let go of. Speak your truth. Kind of nervous, kind of shy. Manifesting the situation, dragging this. No. Manifesting you, dragging the situation. I just said manifesting the situation. Dragging the situation. Don't tolerate mixed signals. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is like, speak your truth. Kind of nervous, kind of shy. Manifesting you. Dragging the situation. Don't tolerate mixed signals. A Knight of Wands really do give me like forward movement, but it also gives me like hastiness. Like, but I mean, it's ambitious. A Knight of Wands is a very ambitious energy. It's not an energy that stays stuck. If you feel stuck, you're going to really feel stuck because you know that you're someone who wants to elevate. You know that you're someone who wants to do better. Again, when it comes time for the thing to come in, like, again, with the magical occurrences, right? When something happens and you blessed with something It's time to say yes. You just got your answer to something, but you like, no, I don't deserve that. I don't want that. And then you just be like doing the same thing over and over. Like you said, oh, I want to go back to school. You get a tuition. No, you say you want to go back to school. You get you a scholarship and you be like, no, I'm just going to wait. And now you look back 4 years later, you fucked up. Like you feel like you fucked up. Of course, it's meant for you to go through all the cycles that you went through in those 4 years. Like you never stop moving. Things don't stop happening. Life don't stop for nobody. Your life continues on. Now you've learned things that allows you to put yourself in a position where you know what you want clearer and you can go back, but you're going to look back and say, oh, I missed out on that scholarship. But you can always have new alignment. You get what I'm saying? Manifestation is just an act of alignment. So now we get cycle closing out, wishing evil, using their words to manipulate, dimming your light. Hold on. I said dragging your light. The word slip ups be so, okay, dragging your light or dimming your light. So someone's dragging your light down, dragging you. Cycle closing out, wishing evil, using their words to manipulate, dimming your light, a fake account lurking. So there's a fake account lurking. Hold on, what does this got to do with the reading? Hold on. Kind of nervous, kind of shy, speak your truth, dragging the situation, don't tolerate mixed signals, manifesting you. And then that's like ambitiousness. Cycle closing out, wishing evil, using their words to manipulate, dimming your light, a fake account lurking. So there's a fake account somewhere. Someone's watching you on a fake account. Someone's wishing evil on. Wait, hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. You're dimming your light. Cycle closing out. Something. What the hell? Now I got like, there's a heavy emotions card on top. So this is a situation more so, Six of Pentacles. This is a situation more so where the cycle is more one of like, you probably chose something over something else, or you're choosing something over something that you should be doing or would rather be doing. And maybe it's something that you're codependent on. And if you're redirecting focus or you're closing that out, of course, you get that pushback of like just wishing evil. But you dim your light if you play into the cycle that you're used to. You get what I'm saying? Like if you decide to do the thing that's within the cycle that you're used to, then you dim your light. And again, that hamster wheel, there's something specific that happens that puts you in a hamster wheel energy, and you literally cannot put yourself in that position again. You become aware to it. You've seen yourself do it over and fucking over and over and over and over. So now it's just like, what the hell do? You have, the only way out is through it. So whatever it is that you're being guided to do, that is your out. Maybe you're like, oh, I don't want to, like, again, if you get guided to, let's say you get guided to go, you're doing hair, you get guided to go work at the shop. And you be like, no, I'm not ready to do that. I'm not ready to do that. That was your out. You working at that shop was going to take you to places that you haven't been before. But you wanted to continuously, you're like, no, I would rather keep scanning things out at CVS. And it's just like, that's like, what are you doing? Like, you're holding yourself back, but you're holding yourself back at the expense of something that you're used to. And what you're used to has not worked. It has not worked, and it probably will not work. And the longer you choose that thing that has not worked, the more you will look back at your life and be like, yo, I've been slowing myself down. I've stopped myself. I've thrown myself off. It's time to make new choices. And it's time to make new changes. You can't just dream about it. You can't just dream about the things that you want. You can't just dream about the life that you want. When things come about that is aligning you to the life that you want, it's time to make new choices. It's time to take steps. It's time to make moves in the directions of what it is that you desire. Because again, you're just going to keep seeing yourself on the same hamster wheel. You're just going to keep finding yourself on the same hamster wheel, doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over. It'll feel like no escape. So again, you're on the right path. I mean, let me say this. If you miss out on an opportunity, it's always something that you're going to like. I've done that. Like, for example, an opportunity I missed out on. There's been times that I've talked myself out of things that align me in regards to like business, right? But those lessons taught me how to jump on top of the thing that I get next, right? Because it be few and far between. It really do. You say you want something. If it come in, you say no. Now you just on a raft. It feels like you just doing the same thing over and over until you realize, oh my God, that thing was going to be a blessing. Like, of course, maybe it wasn't meant for you at that time, but it came to your awareness for a reason. So now when the next thing comes, you have to understand it's time to say yes. It's time to stop fucking around. It's time to be like, it's time to be on your shit. Like, you gotta get back on your shit. That's it. There's like literally no excuse but to get back up on your shit. You're the one saying no to the things that's coming into you. You're the one saying no to better. You're the one saying no to blessings. You're the one saying you're not worthy. You're the one saying you don't deserve it. That's it. So now it is what it is. You know, it's time to get back on your shit. That's what life has been hitting me with it. Life has been like, girl, get your shit together. What the fuck? And I'm like, oh my God, it's time to get my shit together. Oh my God. It's time to be serious. Life don't stop. Life does not stop. You know how many times I've seen myself end up in the same thing over and over? I'm tired. I want new choices. You have to get tired. You have to get tired of being tired. That's it. That's the only way to decide something new. And to see if there's something, when something new come in, you like, you know what, it's time for me to try something different for real. So that with that, Sam Sensian Sessions, session adjourned. Please come back. Again, I do offer personal readings, so hop down into my description and hit me up. I'm here and I will be checking. So thank you for being here.